It is time for the nightcap here at Panther Gymnasium as we have the senior boys matchup. Looking to be a good one here at Panther Gymnasium. Excuse me there. So Dr. Green will do the intros here at Panther Gymnasium. Always does a great job.
And, you know, the one thing I'm going to make a note of, Dalton, before the game starts is that even despite losing one of their season-long starters, Wilson Ballantyne, the man at Cove Senior High Panthers, they didn't seem really impeded last night. Jaden Mullins did a great job filling in for him. And, you know, that's really great to see considering we're about to head into district play. In theory, we're down one of our starters, but no starter, no problems, it seemed. Jaden Mullins got 7 points last night, and that's what you love to see.
Most definitely a next man up mentality, and for Gurdon, they come in with a short team also. Not a So only 7 on the squad for GHS tonight. So as 8 dressed out, but only 7, according to coach, are going to be crossed out actually 2 names, but it gave me 7 players. So both teams are really struggling with some depth issues, it seems. So it is going to be Corey Stone-Smith to jump. And you can go ahead and look out right there and see that Corey Stone-Smith is the tallest person on that floor.
I mean, it's not advantageous to not have the tallest man on the court for Manic Cove Panthers, and it's really advantageous to have 2 of the tallest people on the court for Gurdon. But I'm just going to make the statement that size of players doesn't typically always matter, as proved by, like, Chad Barentine, Isaac Tillery, Damian Stevens last night. Like, it's not really that massive of a disadvantage.
Gurdon controls the tip. It looks like it's going to be Plowler there as he will facilitate the ball, who has it right there. And now back. Gurdon looking to go fast here.
Shot just off there from Gurdon, but they maintain possession of the basketball. But no, Jaden Mullins says no, sir, and gets the steal right there. So
30 seconds in and a turnover. They get it inside to Tillery, back out to Mullins. Mullins looking for somewhere to go. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Barentine high post, drive up, in, and the foul. Chad Barentine draws first blood for the Panthers.
And, I mean, that's just what Chad does so well. He's just a menace in the paint. You can't really stop him easily. And, I mean, he's so good at just in the paint in general, as well as the whole Panthers roster, or most of it, I will say, not all of it. But at least for the starting 5, Isaac Tillery, Chad Barentine, Damian Stevens, the point guard, all good in the paint. So Panthers are a threat in the paint. Despite what their size would have you believe, they're a threat.
So Gurdon looking to go quick, going to drive the baseline. Ball tipped up and around inside.
Almost misread that. 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Jaden Mullins almost picks up the steal. 10 seconds now.
And we have a jump ball call.
And the arrow favors Magnet Cove, so Magnet Cove regains possession, I should say. So really quick start for the Magnet Cove Panthers right now, which is really what you want to have. Like, when you get the momentum rolling for this team, it is just so hard to stop them.
And a 3-0 lead thanks to the and one play there of Barentine. Kick it out. Now Barentine going to drive again, going to dish it. Coach Long wanting to get moving there. Mullins going to take the three. High arcing shot off the front of the iron. It's going to be off of Stevens, so that will be Go Devil possession. So Gurdon in the purple uniforms with gold and white accents. Panthers in the all whites with orange and black accents. And too hot to handle there for Plyler as that one goes out of bounds.
Ball right now getting worked around the outside, trying to find a way to stretch out this 2-3 zone by Gurdon.
They get it at the high post. Almost lost it there. Stevens going to take a three off the back of the iron. Rebound by Tony. Tony had 5 threes last night against the Bulldogs of Hampton. Barentine going to take one there, and that one is no good. Rebound by Tiller. He goes up, is stripped there by Smith. Stone Smith able to flip the possession arrow back over to the Go Devils.
I mean, yeah, three-pointers from Tony are just so huge. Like, he is the three-point ace of this team, and when he gets hot, he is lethal. And so it's a key for Gurdon is just don't let him get hot, because if he gets hot, it's going to be a long night for them.
Low-scoring game thus far, about halfway through the first quarter, and only 3 points scored as Stone Smith almost gets some Gurdon on the board as he will go up for the third shot attempt and get the foul call.
And the foul is on Damian Stevens.
That's his first personal.
First shot is in. Second shot is good, so both shots good there for Gurdon.
2 shots there for Stone Smith are good.
And wide open look from Tony, and he buries it from the corner.
That is what's going to be lethal for the Panthers tonight. That's the first one for Tony. I look for a couple more for him.
I mean, yeah, and that's where the Panthers really succeed. If he gets going, then that forces the defense to stretch out to watch Tony and the rest of the Panthers team, who can all shoot threes, by the way. Every single one of them can, and I know it.
As that one is buried.
Yeah, that was 3.
So Gurdon draws within 1. Tony going to take a deep, high arcing 3. Gurdon has drawn within 1, looking to take the lead here on this possession. A 3 from Plyler is no good. Rebound by Stone Smith, who gets the foul call going up. And he's going to go back to the line for the second time tonight.
Now to finish my point from earlier, like if you can force the Gurdon team to stretch out and get to the three-point line to watch every single one of them for the potential to shoot a 3, then it gives the paint a real opportunity to get going for Man at Cove, and you do not want the paint to get going as well, because that stretches you out, and it's not fun when your defense has to stretch out. Not one bit. Both shots off the mark for Stone Smith right there, so
Over 2 there for that trip to the line. Into the corner there. Stevens steps out of bounds there as he's driving the baseline.
Great look, just a little bit too good of a defense there by Gurdon. Hands off to Gurdon for not drawing a foul there, getting in Damien's way. Great job. That's very difficult to do. Travel there by Gurdon.
Another turnover.
Relatively slow start to the game so far for both teams, so interesting to see what both teams do to get it going. Either one of them has the chance so far. Get it out to Tony. Tony for 3, and he almost buries another one, but just off. 1 for 3 so far for Tony. Shot just a little bit too hot to handle there for Gurdon, so Manic Cove gets possession off of the errant pass.
1 point game here with 2:38 left to go until the end of the first quarter.
Panthers currently trying to work it around inside. Chad gets a look that he likes, and he goes up and in. Great play there by Chad. Not quite drawing the foul, but getting enough contact to force the defender back and give him enough of a window to go up and in. So great job there by Chad Barentine playing post offense.
Panthers working it around the perimeter here, looking for somewhere to go. Tony for 3 again, and that one is good. Tony 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Thought about the 3 ball there for Gurdon, didn't take it. That 3 is taken, but just a little bit off.
Henry misses that one. That's stolen by Jaden Mullins. Out in transition, and up and in is Stevens.
Honestly, I thought he was going to dunk it for a second, but and just a little bit too little vertical there for both.
You can come down on an ankle wrong really quick on a dunk.
Especially with 3 players behind you.
Yes, and so we will have a timeout with 1:14 left to go. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here on the Manic Cove Student Network. Got a couple of announcements. I would like to start off my calling the game tonight, doing play-by-play is myself, Dalton Reed. And to my right, you can't see because the camera is on the court, but Mr. Will Kazay. And Will, it's good to have you on air here as we come almost to the conclusion of basketball season. It's been a really fun season, and man, I can't wait to hand the reins over to you after Thursday. But man, it's been a fun ride, and I can't wait to see where you take the voice of the Manic Cove Panthers next.
I'm also excited to see where you're going. You're going somewhere, Dalton. I know that much.
Yes, sir. As that 3 is going in the basket there from Noah Plyler. Inside, back out to Tony. Tony gets it back into Barentine. Barentine to Mullins. Mullins for 3 from the corner and rattles it home. Jaden Mullins with the triple. 16-8 lead for the Panthers, and 9 points worth of that from beyond the arc. A 3 on the other end, no good. Quick empty possession, shot clock inactive. As the Panthers can get the last shot here. Barentine looking to go fast. This is the pull-up jumper from 15. Rattles out for Tillery. And now Gurdon can take the last shot.
Panthers playing with the metaphorical fire of fast basketball right now, but so far they're doing a decent job taming it.
And that one is good there for the Go Devils. And now here comes the Panthers. See if they can get the last shot up. Now going to drive, shot up, and putback is good as the clock expires. And what a move there. Did they count that?
Yes, they did.
They did. Yes, they did. So an 18-10 game here at quarter. We're going to stay here with a couple more announcements at quarter break. And Thursday night, the Magna Cove High School yearbook will be at Panther Gymnasium. You can have all the details there. They are on your screen right now if you would like to purchase a Magna Cove High School annual. Also, Thursday night is going to be senior night for basketball and other winter sports. So make sure you are here to support those seniors. But this one going very well for the Panthers, up 8 here. Gurdon has promised that they can limit the turnovers and stop the three-point ball. 3 threes for the Panthers tonight thus far. 9 of that 18, and then the amazing putback there at the end of the first quarter extends this lead back out to 8. So here comes the Go Devils and the Panthers, as it looks like is going to be Go Devil basketball.
And, I mean, it's already proven dividends for the Panthers right now. It's stretching out the Gurdon defense, having to deal with the fact that the Panthers will shoot the three, but they'll also be very aggressive in the paint. Seems like they called a backcourt violation right there for Gurdon. So Panthers get the ball very quickly to begin the second quarter. Gurdon still on the 2-3 they started the game with.
Kicking around Tony now inside. Tillery up. Oh, just off the mark. And Tillery wants that one back, as that one was wide open. 7:30 left to go until half, as the Panthers are up 8. Inside to Smith as he goes up and gets the foul. And he is, it seems like, the king of drawing contact tonight.
That's been one of the Panthers' main problems right now, or hindrances, I'll say, not really problems, but it's just they get their players into foul trouble. But it's not necessarily that they're foul prone, it's just they play aggressively, and part of that playing aggressive means you draw fouls, especially Damian and Isaac. No offense to them, they just play really aggressively, and it shows in their foul totals. And the bad thing, it's just you got to be cautious with the aggression, but when you have someone as good as drawing fouls as the teams we've played this year, I mean, it's kind of hard to limit fouls. Stevens up with the rebound after Gurdon makes only 1 of 2.
So a 7-point game here with 7:15 left to go until half in the very early going of the second quarter.
Panthers almost had a good look on the inside, but just a little bit too hot for Damian to handle.
A 3 there from Plyler's, no good, and Stevens got it out and running. He's going to go coast to coast, up and
almost
shot no good, but that one is up and is good with the foul for Chad Barentine.
And once again, Chad proving that he is a threat on the inside. Shot just off there from Barentine, so cannot convert the three-point play.
Stretches the lead back out to 9, though. Biggest lead of the night for the Panthers, as that shot is no good. That's going to be off of Stone Smith, so that will be headed back towards the Panthers. Tony thought about three, now going to feed it to the high post to Stevens. Back out to Mullins. Mullins inside to Tillery, now back out. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Tony deep three, and that one is off the mark. Tony saves it. What a save by Tony. Back out to Barentine. Barentine is going to travel as he looks to drive the lane. And that is stole by Stevens. Great active hands. Stone Smith dishes it to Barentine. Stone Smith could be in two places at once. And we have got a whistle.
Well, that's new.
The delay a game call on Tillery. I guess he held the ball after it went through the net. They gave him or slammed the ball, so they gave him a delay of game.
That's the first time
They called one of those in the junior boys game also.
Apparently I wasn't there for that. Okay. And they're gonna get
So that one's going to be on Barentine. The foul there by the bench.
Well, that's certainly a turn of events.
Yeah. So Panthers still up by 11, though, the biggest lead of the night.
And just a little bit unfortunate there for ball handling. Damian. Oh,
Damian missed it and Isaac missed it, so two missed opportunities. So that one is going to be a shooting foul as Jester will go to the line. That one is good.
So 3 shots right now. So lane violation. And shot is null and void, even though it didn't go in. So 1 of 3. (22-12), just under 5 minutes left to go before half.
Panthers been moving the ball well all night. Maddox Allen has checked in. The foul's going to be on Mullins. That's Mullins' first personal. So Allen looking to drive the baseline. Stolen away there by Plyler. So Panthers get the ball back with a 10-point lead with under 4 minutes left to go until halftime. Maritime move inside, up, and in. 12-point lead for the Panthers.
And all around by all Panther teams, a much better showing than the first time against Gurdon. I remember first time a little bit less aggressive on rebounding by both teams, a little bit less skilled ball control that game, but both of those factors seem to be at least a lot better during this game, so there's a difference that shows for it. Gurdon right now just, I mean, I understand that right now you don't have a size lineup on the court, but you've just got to try and do something to prevent them just messing you around in the paint as they see fit.
Yeah, Panthers moving the ball around the perimeter, taking their time. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Looking for the perfect look. So Stevens is going to be out of bounds there, so that ball will go back to Gurdon. 2:52 left to go until half, 24-12 game. Panthers over the Go Devils.
Gotta love the student section.
So Panthers looking to extend their lead to past 12. Pass too hot for Barrington as he can't control that one in the paint. So really sloppy ball movement by both teams tonight thus far, Will.
I mean, yeah, while it is certainly improved, at least on the girls' front, the boys, they're kind of struggling with that right now. And honestly, I feel that it could be a whole lot further of a deficit right now for Gurdon if the Panthers had a little bit better ball control. But Gurdon certainly isn't complaining. They bury a three from the corner to cut the lead to 9.
9-point lead now. Gurdon definitely within striking distance if they can formulate some stops and some offensive possessions that come up with the basket filled, as Mullen's going to take a three there. That one's no good. Rebound there by the Go Devils. Under 2 minutes left to go until halftime.
The ball scuffle.
Oh my gosh. That was a scuffle for sure.
I believe they're going to get Jaden Mullins on a reach-in.
Yeah, that's his second personal.
5th team, so Gurdon, from now on, if there are any more fouls in this quarter, go to the line.
That's Jester at the line there now.
You know, it's interesting how almost every year they have a rule change that makes something have to be explained. Even though I'm not saying I miss the old foul system.
Chillery's going to check in for Allen as that shot is up and no good from Jester. Scuffle for the rebound. That's going to be off of the Go Devils, so that's going the Panthers' way. Tony pump fakes the three. Now going to kick it cross court inside to Tillery. Tillery working, and that shot is no good. That is going to be Gurdon Magnet Cove basketball, my bad. 1:07 left to go, but only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to get something quick. That one is batted away. I'd look to get Tony open right here for a 3.
Tony or Damien, one of the two. But yes, I do see what you mean. Tony is by far the first choice here.
A 3 there for Stevens. Bounces off.
Tony almost coming up with the steal, though.
Under a minute left to go, about a 30-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
As steal coming up, or Tillery coming up big with the steal for the Panthers. Tillery going up, and it.
Man, just bounces out. Can't get that one to roll in. Man, I don't know if you could script that one any better. 9-point game here, 30 seconds left to go until half.
We might need Tom Grossi to come down here and script something better if that's really
yeah,
the best we got.
that's rattles all the way around and doesn't go in. So 26.9 seconds left, 22 seconds left on the shot clock as Gurdon will have basketball underneath the goal there on the far side. That one's batted away there by Jade Mullins. So Gurdon got time to set something up. Gurdon has definitely got time, 20 seconds. Fowler inside, now going to kick it back out. High arcing shot, no good. Tillery comes down with the rebound. 15 seconds, got to go fast for the Panthers. 10 seconds as Stevens crosses the timeline.
Stevens waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, and he sees it right now.
Mullins going to get it up, and his shot is no good. If it was, it wouldn't have counted because the clock had expired. But it is a 9-point game at half. 24-15 lead for the Panthers. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes with the second half action.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
It's time for the second half of action here at Panther Gymnasium as both teams have made their way back out onto the floor. Gurdon down by 9, looking for some sort of response here in the second half. We'll have to see if they can find that. Panthers lead by 9, like I said, and they led by 11 at one point. So Panthers will get the ball here to start the third quarter. They get it inside, automatically spin move by Stevens, up shot, no good. But the rebound is made by Stevens, who's going to take it right back to the rim and be denied, but he will get the foul call.
Yeah, and that really shows the Panthers' mindset right now. Be aggressive, drive in, force them to foul them if they're going to not let them score. Not the typical approach I've seen out of this team before, but certainly not an unwelcome one.
Have to see how they can formulate the offense in the second half. As Mullins drives the basket there, shot no good. Gurdon gets their first offense possession here in the third quarter. As that one is corralled there before it went across half court. But the steal there by Stevens, now pushing it out coast to coast. Stevens up, shot no good, but he will draw the contact.
Shot is good first by Damian Stevens. So that extends the lead to 10 early on. Second shot is good, so 2 for 2 for Damian Stevens, drawing the lead out to 11 for the Panthers with just about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. So Panthers really coming out swinging early there and not letting this game go to waste.
Don't want to let Gurdon get within that one possession striking distance as we have a travel. So another turnover for the Go Devils, and we'll see if it can result in Panther points. Barentine working it around the perimeter with his guards. Now looking inside, Barentine going to take a three from the elbow, and that one rattles in and out. Great rebound there by Tillery in the putback. And second chance points for the Panthers.
Yeah, and those are just oh so critical in every single game of basketball. Like, it doesn't matter, like, how much you're down, how much you're up. You need second chance points when you get them.
And Tony fast breaking on the outside, and that will extend the lead out to 15, the biggest lead of the night for Magnet.
And the steal right there for the Panthers. They are going to not take their foot off the pedal.
As that one's no good. Stevens gets his own rebound, though. Under 6 minutes left to go in this one. Panthers have extended the lead out to 15. Was 9 at the half break, and now Tony for three and buries it. Cha-ching, that is what I'm talking about, as Tony hits his third three of the game and extends the lead out to 18.
33-15, and Gurdon wants a timeout. They don't like this momentum from Magnet Cove at all.
So we will, it was a 30-second timeout, so we will stay right here, and I have a couple announcements to make. I will say again, yearbook will be in the house Thursday night when the Trojans of Parker's Chapel come up for the last senior high game of the year here at Panther Gymnasium. So if you are planning on swinging by Panther Gymnasium, make sure you get a yearbook.
So after the Gurdon timeout, Gurdon will have the ball as they're really just looking to slow this Panther flood down to start the second half. They are just unrelenting so far. They're not giving Gurdon a chance to think. They're playing great defense. They're keeping Gurdon on the back foot right now, and all around, just great start, dream start for the men at Cove Panthers.
18-point game after that Tony three. See if Gurdon can cut into that lead. The three there is no good. That's off the top of the backboard, so that will go towards the Panthers.
And, you know, one of the things that the Panthers team was believing in before this game started was that they had the tools to make this a really good game for them. They just had to do better offensive rebounding or rebounding in general. And
scoring also upticks as Stevens, the pull up from 13 foot is good and extends the lead out to 20.
But, yeah, I have a class with Chad Barentine, so, like, I was hearing him say in that class that they had the tools to make this a really good game for them and to have really good nights individually as well.
Yeah, that right there is how you make tools work as the transition turns assists to points. 37-15, and another steal, and the Panthers are just running on all cylinders, and Aaron Holland is going to check in as Tillery will check out. 37-15 is the score.
Aaron Holland, college football commit, not at the major level, but NAIA, so it's still
Hey,
a lot of work.
there's still something to be said. Anybody that plays any sport at the next level should be congratulated, as Aaron committed to McPherson last week in McPherson, Kansas. The floater is up and is no good by Stevens. Stevens going to go up again and be fouled there by Jordan Henry.
Hey, he's better than me at football, so.
Hey, you know, anytime somebody goes NAIA, Division III, Division II, Division I, that is impressive because the percentage of you know, high school athletes that play any sport at the next level is less than or around 10%.
And
So
the amount that go to pro is 2%. So
yeah,
he's already in just such a rare group right
top
there.
10 percentile. But, yeah, congratulations to him on that. And he gets the rebound there but dishes it right back to Barentine off the missed free throw. Have to see if he's got Stone Smith down there on him in the block. Barentine going to take a three, and that one is nothing but net. Chad Barentine, they left him open for a little bit too long.
And Magnet Cove so far on a 16-0 run to start this second half of play. Really great start for the Panthers as Gurdon's still unable to stop that run with a missed three there. So Magnet taking it down the other end of the court. Chad not letting them get back up and in. Make that an 18-point run for the Panthers.
Yeah, 27 is the lead now for the home team as they continue to pour on the offense. That's Plyler there, now going to kick it back out along to there. And that's going to be a whistle.
And they're going to get Tony for his second foul of the night. So they'll be shooting two.
.42-15 is your score. That one is up and is good. As that one is good. So 42-17 now is your score with 3:15 left to go in this one.
just a little bit of a too hot to handle pass right there. So give it back to Gurdon right now, but still, 18-2 run is still very impressive.
As we have a whistle there in the paint. That one's going to be on Holland. His first foul, and Stone Smith will go to the line. His first one is up and off the back of the iron. Second one is good for Corey Stone Smith. Mullins feeding inside to Holland, back, out and around. Maddox Allen thought about the three. Now to Mullins. Mullins will take it from the elbow, rattles in and out. So an empty possession there for the Panthers. Holland fighting for the rebound there with Stone Smith, but Gurdon comes away with it. Very physical game all throughout. Up and in on the other end is Maddox Allen as he gets his first points of the night.
And it's just great to see such a good game from, like, two back-to-back great games from the senior boys team so close to the end of the season. And, hey, if they're peaking at the right time, the Panther fans should not ask questions.
Pull-up jumper there, no good. Allen comes down with the rebound.
All the way other end, up and in from Tony.
Able to move the offense very fluidly. Biggest lead of the night for the Panthers at 28. Mullins, he lost it there on the sideline.
Mullins is doing a great job on defense, though. I mean, he has been one of the Panthers' most persistent players in getting steals, so hats off to Mullins for that. He's doing a pretty good job on defense.
.40 seconds left. Plyler for three, no good. Rebound there, up and in by Moorhead.
Damian looking to drive in.
And takes a hit going to the ground.
So Damian will go to the line after taking that hit right there. First shot off.
Second one is good there from Stevens, and you can tell he is in pain from that one as he's going to look to battle the rest of this game out. Up 27 here on the Go Devils. Ball tipped and stolen there by Stevens, tipped by.
So man at Cove
Yeah.
will have possession still.
But that is the end of the third quarter. As the third quarter comes to conclusion, we'll take a short break here on the Mountain Cove Student Network. We'll be right back with more action.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling the number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families.
7:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter, as it is a 47-20 game here at Panther Gymnasium. The Panthers have been able to turn it on the Gurdon Go Devils here in the second half. They lead by 27. They led by 28 at one point. They could lead by 30 here, but the shot no good. Tillery comes out with the rebound, up and in, make that lead by 29. The biggest lead. They led by 9 at halftime, and now they lead by 29.
I mean, and that's just a testament to how great of a third quarter that the Panthers team has had. I mean, just fantastic second half so far by the Panthers, and I mean, that's just really all you can say. I mean, it's just one of the best halves of basketball I've seen from them all year. The best quarter I have seen out of them all year. So Gurdon currently trying to just find something to cut into this lead with, and the three.
And the three is no good there from Plyler.
Still 15 seconds to go on the shot clock, so plenty of time to find a shot there. Chad drives in, almost gets it all the way, but Damien grabs it and goes up. And it looks like second team is coming in now soon for the Panthers. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the second team comes in.
Substitutions, wholesale substitutions. A great applaud here at Panther Gymnasium as the starters will take a seat up 31 now, as there's only 6 minutes left on the clock.
I mean, just fantastic game all around by the starters. Hats off to them. They have played just as well as they can. Gurdon hits the three to cut into this lead, but, I mean, just great performance by them.
Ethan Ramsey going to take a three. That one's just off the mark. So Carmelo Buckley, Landon Brown, Jackson Hindley, Hunter Harrison, and Ethan Ramsey have all checked in for the Panthers.
And the clock is just permanently rolling now, it seems.
Yes, as 5:30 and counting, and this game has been a very fast-paced game.
I mean, yeah, it's just, this has been a great up-tempo game. I mean, it's not really had bad results for the Panthers so far. I mean, just great game. There's not really much else to say other than that. Just a great game, great execution, great everything, really. Shot is off.
Rebound there by Jackson Hindley, who gets it out to Mello. Landon Brown going to take a three from the corner. That one's no good. Put back there by Stone Smith. As we have a 26-point game now. Mello going to take the three. That one's no good. Now on the other end, they're going to get Landon Brown for the foul. So Uriah Gatlin will come in. And the three is no good there from Plyler.
Full credit to Gurdon, though. 100% effort through and through. They're not letting this last 3 minutes go to waste. They are still fighting throughout the whole game. As now Braxton Ballantyne is in for Jackson Hindley, so Panthers are going to try and find some shots for some of these guys down there.
Over to Ethan. Ethan looking inside. Now to Hunter Harrison. Mello thought about driving. Now Harrison going to pull up from 15 foot. That one's off the front of the iron. That one's up and no good from the Go Devils. Now Landon Brown going to bring it across the timeline.
LB for three.
That
Just off the mark.
No good. Gatlin there with the rebound. 2:13 left to go in this one.
Panthers come up with a steal. They're taking it the other way. Ethan Ramsey almost gets it down the court, but
there's going to be a walk called on that. Another steal there by Ethan Ramsey, and Landon Brown will get it. He's going to take it up and in on the other end.
Loses his shoe, though.
And so Tanner McJunkins will now check into the game.
For LB. So the whole Panthers team has gotten playing time tonight. And as this game comes to a close, I mean, it might not really help or hurt Gurdon that much. But, I mean, the Panthers, this is great for the senior high teams at least. They get 2 wins that both of the teams desperately needed. They're both on 2-game win streaks in conference, which if they can both prevail against Parker's Chapel on the home closer and senior night on Thursday, that could have huge implications for district tournament and really change the seeding format up there.
Most definitely, as we have a whistle, and this one is going to come to an end. That foul is going to be on Tanner McJunkins. So the free throws from Stone Smith here will end this one. And like Will said, our next broadcast will be Thursday night. That will be the finale of the season, the last game, as there is 8 seconds left. And this one is going to be coming to an end. Mello is going to heave it from 3-quarter, and it gets to the backboard but doesn't roll in as the Panthers take care of business in dramatic fashion here, in dominant fashion as well, as they get the win. 53-27, a 26-point victory for the senior boys. And that's going to wrap up the broadcast here tonight. And my name is Dalton Reed, and I'm signing off.